I chugged 3 liters of water, just to fill my stomach. Because in my past life my brother could transfer all his calories to me. He feasted in front of the camera, becoming a famous mukbang streamer. While I ballooned to 330 pounds, I could barely even walk. I begged my fiancée to believe me, but she brushed me off in disgust. You're just jealous he doesn't get fat. Stop using these ridiculous excuses to justify your own laziness. Later, my brother did a challenge, eating 100 Big Macs for views. I then logged out from a heart attack in the ambulance. When I opened my eyes again, I was back to the day he signed as a food blogger. In the living room, my brother, Ji Boda, held a contract happily. Mom, Dad, I did it. Penguin Media sees my potential. They'll make me a top creator. My parents were beaming with joy. That's my boy. Eating so much without gaining weight. The whole country should see this talent. Boda, don't worry. The family fully supports you. My fiancée, Lu Rian, stood beside them, her eyes full of admiration for him. She stepped forward and rubbed his head. Boda, I knew you could do it. It's all thanks to my brother. If he hadn't eaten so much with me, I wouldn't have this appetite. Suddenly, everyone's gaze shifted to me. My father's praise turned into scrutiny. Yacheng, learn from your brother. Look at how fat you've become. Exactly, your brothers. Yet, your bodies are so different. If you had any willpower, you wouldn't embarrass Rian in public. Rian looked at me with pure disgust. I lowered my eyes and clenched my fists. 330 pounds. A heart attack. Those traumas are etched in my soul. I tried to tell them that every high-calorie bite Boda took eventually became fat on my own body. But not a single person believed me. They just thought I was crazy, distorted by jealousy. This time, I won't be that foolish. I slowly looked up. Brother, congratulations. Boda's smile froze for a moment. He didn't expect me not to cry from their accusations as usual. Rian was also surprised, but she soon saw it as me maturing. She walked over and looked down at me. Yacheng, it's good you've come around. Boda's career is just starting. As his brother, you should support him, not cause him trouble. I nodded. I understand. To celebrate Boda's signing, we're having a feast at Yupin Pavilion. My father waved his hand grandly, booking the city's most expensive restaurant. Boda immediately cheered. Thanks, Dad. I want their Buddha jumps over the wall, and the Dongpo pork hock. He listed over a dozen greasy dishes. Each one made my heart tighten. In my past life, this feast made me gain 5 pounds instantly. And from that day on, Boda's streaming career soared, while my health spiraled into the abyss. Looking at his excited face, my heart turned ice cold. Ji Boda, this time, it's your turn to suffer. The dinner table was overflowing. Boda's eyes were sparkling. Wow, this pork is so tender. This crab roe smells amazing. He ate with exaggerated praise, making my parents and Rian smile. Mom lovingly gave him a huge piece. Rian thoughtfully peeled a shrimp for him. The 3 of them were so happy, while I was just a useless ornament. Ji Boda glanced at me while eating. Seeing I wasn't eating anything, he turned to my parents and Lu Rian, speaking with a concern. Brother, why aren't you eating? Still angry about what parents said today? Don't blame them. They just want what's best for you. You really need to manage your weight. Instantly, the warm atmosphere froze. Father's face darkened. Yacheng, what tantrum are you throwing now? The family is having a happy meal. Who are you making that face for? Exactly. Boda is being so considerate, and you're still ungrateful, protesting by not eating? Look at all this fat on you. Skipping 2 meals won't hurt. Lu Rian's gaze was ice cold. Yacheng, can you be more mature? Boda is about to be a public figure. As his family member, stop being so childish. Every accusation was just like my past life, but I didn't argue, just clutched my chest, letting out a suppressed cry of pain. My body swayed, face instantly turning pale. Lu Rian asked impatiently, what's wrong now? My chest feels tight. I can't breathe. My stomach feels bloated. It hurts so much. I spoke while pretending to gag. These symptoms were like my past heart episode. Exactly the same. Just like the symptoms before a heart attack. Exactly the same. Ji Boda looked panicked for the first time. My parents were also startled. You were just fine a moment ago. Are you just faking this? I had no strength to speak. My breathing became more rapid. Lu Rian saw my pale face. Her impatience shifted into a hint of doubt. It didn't look like he was faking. Finally, my father made the call. Forget it. Forget it. Stop eating. Go to the hospital. On the way to the hospital, Ji Boda didn't say a word. She kept staring at me. She couldn't understand. She was the one eating. So why did I suddenly have indigestion, and even heart palpitations? I kept my eyes closed, feeling the fat and calories in my body. Ji Boda, this is only the beginning. All the pain you caused me, I will return it twofold. At the hospital, I was rushed to the ER. I insisted on a full checkup. While waiting for results, Lu Rian and my parents waited outside. My mom's patience was wearing thin. I think he's overreacting. He's probably just dieting, and has low blood sugar. Dad also looked grim. Once the results are out, if nothing is wrong, I'll give him a piece of my mind. Always making a scene. Lu Rian said nothing, but her frown said it all. Only Ji Boda had a shifting gaze. She was afraid something beyond her logic was happening. Soon, a nurse brought the reports. Who is Yacheng's family? We are. Parents and Lu Rian crowded around. The nurse looked serious. The patient is in bad shape. Please follow me. The three of them were stunned. They followed her into the office. Shortly after, Mom cried in disbelief. High blood sugar? Arrhythmia? He's only 22. Impossible. They walked out devastated. They looked at me with confusion. Ji Boda rushed over and asked, "What did the doctor say?" Mom's lips trembled, unable to speak. Lu Rian approached me, no longer disgusted. "Yacheng, what is going on? Your dada looks like a 50-year-old who overate for years. But you ate nothing tonight." I don't know. I've been controlling my diet. Just boiled veg and an hour of exercise. I don't know why this happened. I'm so scared. I shed a few perfect tears. My words left Lu Rian bewildered. True, she saw I barely ate. For someone dieting, how could the data be so terrible? It's completely illogical. Just then, Ji Boda suddenly spoke. Her voice sounded tearful, full of grievance. "Brother, did you sneak food behind us? I know you're upset. Jealous that I don't get back, but you can't ruin your own health just to spite us." That was a masterclass in manipulation. She cleared her own name while labeling me a liar once again. Sure enough, my parents and Lu Rian began to waver again. It must be that I knew he couldn't control his appetite. He must have secretly eaten loads of junk food. Dad pointed at me, heartbroken. Yacheng, you've really disappointed us." Lu Rian's gaze turned cold again. "Yacheng, I completely misjudged you. To get attention and embarrass your brother, you'd actually damage your health? You are so malicious." So you can trap me, but they don't know the weapon I need most. Always worn around my neck, a small white jade pendant. When Ji Boda and I were born, Grandma got them for us. In my past life, he preferred my jade style. He nagged me to swap. Since then, the energy he consumed started flowing continuously, transferring to me, until I logged out. I didn't know this jade was the core of everything. Reborn again, I immediately checked my pendant. It was still on my neck. The one on Ji Boda's neck was his. And now, it's like a receiver and transmitter. Now I must find how to activate and reverse it. The hospital accident gave me an idea. At the hospital, I pretended to stumble, purposely grabbing Ji Boda's arm, while I tightly held the jade in my palm. Perhaps physical contact, plus strong intent, is the key. I need more chances to verify this. The opportunity came quickly. Ji Boda's debut was delayed by my interference. But Penguin Media didn't give up. They planned an even grander live stream. Eating 10 buckets of spicy noodles in 1 hour. For this broadcast, the company fully hyped him up. Trending topics teased the netizens. On the day of the stream, Ji Boda came to my room before starting. He looked blatantly smug. "Brother, during my live stream, you better watch closely." He walked up to me, looking down on me. "The company bought me the best ads. After tonight, I'll be a real influencer. And you'll just stay like this, trapped in this tiny room." He leaned in and whispered, speaking only for us to hear, Yacheng, you know what? I love seeing you jealous, yet unable to stop me. The more you suffer, the more excited I get. Every bit of fat on you is a medal of my success. I stared at his evil face. I said nothing, but as he turned to leave, I suddenly stood up. Wait, what now? I approached him and reached out, pretending to fix his collar. Your collar is wrinkled. The moment I touched his collar, I gripped his jade pendant tightly. A cold sensation hit my fingers. All the hatred from my life condensed into this moment. I smiled and wished him luck. He left, unsuspecting. I sighed. The reversal worked. I joined his stream. Thousands were watching, filling the chat with praise. Ji Boda smiled and showed a mountain of spicy noodles. Today, I'll finish all of these. He finished one bucket instantly. He enjoyed it, without any struggle. The chat was amazed. Holy crap, he didn't even blink at the spice. So impressive. Is he made of iron? Lu Rian sent 10 carnival gifts. Fans screamed about her beauty. I watched the screen silently, watching him bite after bite, swallowing greasy, high-calorie food. But inside my own body, the greasy feeling was gone. Instead, I felt unprecedented lightness. I could even feel the fat in my belly starting to warm up, then slowly vanishing. It worked. It actually worked. I looked back at the screen. Ji Boda finished the third bucket. Sweat beaded on his forehead. He claimed it was from the spice, but I could see that wasn't heat, but greasy cold sweat. His face began to turn an unnatural flush. By the fifth bucket, his pace slowed significantly. He drank water constantly, his smile becoming stiff. Doubt appeared in the chat. Boda seems to be struggling. Yeah, his face looks puffier. Just an illusion. Maybe the spice. No illusion. I saw his clothes tightening. By the seventh bucket, shaking violently, he suddenly covered his mouth, his stomach churning loudly. Sound of retching. The sound filled the room. Everyone heard it. Ji Boda's face turned pale. He tried to fight the nausea, but his body's instinct was beyond his control. He stumbled out of frame. Then, from the stream came intense sounds of vomiting. The stream cut off. The whole chat, after 3 seconds of silence, completely exploded. Did I hear that right? The host threw up. Challenge was 10 buckets. Cute after only 7. And he's a big eater? Bought the trending tags. The persona collapsed fast. Insults flooded the screen. Ji Boda's first official stream ended in a total disaster. I closed my PC and sighed, feeling light for once. After the stream failed, lost 100k followers overnight, comments called him a fraud. Dad paced angrily in the room, calling him a failure. Mom cried, hugging him. Ji Boda sobbed uncontrollably. Mom, I don't know why. I could still eat more, but I felt so bloated. It was miserable. It's all Yacheng. He must have done this. He suddenly looked up, glaring at me. He touched me before. He must have tampered with me. She never touched me. She must have done something to me. My mom rushed over to me, raising her hand to hit me. You jinx. I knew it was you. Can't stand your brother's success, huh? You've ruined his entire future. I didn't flinch, just looked at her calmly. Mom, do you have any proof? Her hand stopped midair. Exactly. Where is the evidence? I only touched her collar. How is that proof? Should I tell everyone that I have superpowers? That I can make her vomit? Who would even believe that? Mom was left speechless. Then Dad roared. What more proof do you need? So many things went wrong. And none are without your fault. First the medical exam, then the live stream. Yacheng, you are a total disaster. Just then, Lu Rian arrived. When Ji Boda saw her, it was like seeing a savior. He cried and dove into her arms. Sister Rian, my career is completely over. My brother ruined everything. Lu Rian comforted him softly, but her look toward me was full of cold disappointment. Yacheng, let's talk. She called me to the balcony. Yacheng, let's break our engagement. She didn't hesitate at all. I felt no emotion. I almost wanted to laugh. In my past life, it was the same. When I needed her most, she abandoned me heartlessly. Why? Look at yourself now. Lazy and out of shape, with a narrow mind, and maliciously jealous of your brother. Now look at Boda, so hardworking and positive, giving everything for his dreams. You simply don't deserve me, and certainly not the future head of the Ji family. She spoke so confidently, as if I were An unforgivable sinner. I was blind before, thinking you were quiet and sensible. Now I realize. That's not being quiet, it's being gloomy. You're a monster who hates success. You disgust me. She left without looking back. I said, Lu Rian, you'll regret this. Giving this up today is your only chance to ever know the truth. Her shoulders stiffened. But she didn't look back. Boda was still sobbing in the room. Rian went to him gently. Boda, don't be afraid, I'm here for you. That company is useless, we'll just find another. My dad knows a director at Shangxi. I'll take you to him tomorrow. Boda's eyes lit up. Shangxi Entertainment? They're a top industry giant. 10 times larger than Penguin Media. Really? Sister Rian? Of course it's true. Whatever you want. I'll help you get it. However, her tone shifted, eyes turning sharp. We must find a way to permanently deal with that trouble. Their gaze fell upon me. I sneered inside. Deal with me? Fine. Let's see how you try. Next day, they went to Shangxi. Meanwhile, my parents watched me closer. They even locked my door from outside. Except for mealtimes, I wasn't allowed to leave. I enjoyed the peace, studying my reversal abilities. I found that reversal consumes my mental energy. After each use, I felt quite exhausted. Also, the effect depends on my distance to Boda. The closer I am, the stronger it becomes, using charged objects for indirect activation. Boda erupted after 7 buckets. If I were beside him, he'd vomit on the first bite. I need close, long-term contact. Preferably in a public setting. I'll ruin his reputation forever. That evening, Boda and Lu Rian is back. Both looked overjoyed. Dad, Mom, Shangxi Entertainment signed me. They said, my fast metabolism is very viral. They'll create a tailored reality show for me. What kind of show? Extreme calories. Nutrition experts will join, along with fitness coaches, to monitor Boda's diet and body data. They'll prove to everyone Boda is the chosen one. A true calorie black hole. The first live broadcast is set at Wanda Plaza. They'll also invite 100 guests to interact. I had a sudden thought. Live at Wanda Plaza, with 100 guests, my dream stage. Ji Boda thought of something. He walked to my door, boasting through the door. Brother, did you hear? To prove I'm not faking, the stream will use a precise body analyzer. It'll monitor my data and show it on screen. Now let's see your tricks. He paused, his tone turning cold. Oh, by the way, Lu Rian convinced them to invite you as a guest to witness my success. She wants you to see me crush you and reach the top. You must come. My dear brother. They spoke from outside. My dear brother. Their smug laughter rang outside. I leaned back and closed my eyes. Heaven is on my side. Ji Boda, Lu Rian, this stage you've set for me, I absolutely love it. I'll give you and the whole audience an unforgettable performance. The live stream was set for the weekend. My parents escorted me like a prisoner to the Wanda Plaza. Thousands gathered there. When Lu Rian saw me, she gave me a contemptuous glance. Yacheng, open your eyes and look. See the gap between you and Boda, just how wide it is. I ignored her. Then, Ji Boda entered to loud cheers. He looked full of confidence. With a bright smile, hello everyone, I'm Ji Boda. Following the process, he first had his vitals measured. He stepped onto the precision scale. Data soon appeared on the big screen. Height 168 centimeters, weight 45 kilogram, body fat 18.2%. The data was perfect. Nutritionists were amazed, calling it a once-in-a-century metabolism. Now for the main event. The Extreme Calorie Challenge. Staff brought out the main course. A mountain of burgers, fries, and cola. Experts estimated it had over 20.000 calories, a week's worth of food. For an average adult male, Boda's task was to eat it all within 2 hours. The challenge begins now. At the host's signal, Boda grabbed a beef burger and began his show. He ate fast yet elegantly. Every bite looked like a commercial. He interacted effortlessly with the host. As time passed, the food vanished, yet Boda remained slim, full of energy. The real-time data showed his weight even dropped slightly, by 0.1 kilograms due to water loss. The crowd went wild. My parents were beaming with pride. Lu Rian looked at me smugly. See that, Yacheng? This is the truth. This is science. Your lies are nothing against facts. But my eyes were fixed on Boda. I gripped a jade pendant. The time is almost here. As Boda took the last slice of pizza, I walked onto the stage. Everyone noticed me immediately. Who is that guy? He's so fat. Looks like Boda's brother. Security tried to stop me, but Lu Rian signaled them to let me pass. She thought I was coming to apologize. What she wanted was to see my humiliation. I stepped onto the stage, stopping 3 steps from Boda. Boda was stunned to see me, but quickly became smug again. Brother, why are you up here? Had a change of heart? Ready to apologize before everyone? I looked at him and smiled. No, I'm here to give you a gift. I reached out my hand, not to touch him, but to point at the scale. Ji Boda, dare you step on it again? Everyone was stunned. Boda's expression changed instantly. He instinctively stepped back. What are you talking about? I'm in the middle of a challenge. Lu Rian frowned from below. She shouted, Yacheng, stop this, get down. I ignored her. I just kept pressing Boda back. My hand gripped that heating jade pendant. Poured all my energy and hate into it. This time, no delays. I want an instant burst. What, afraid? Aren't you a calorie black hole, born to never get fat? 20k calories should be nothing to you. Or was everything you ate? I paused on purpose, and pointedly patted my bloated body. Ji Boda's pupils shrank. He screamed. Shut up, you lunatic. His outburst made the air eerie. The audience started whispering, what's happening? What did he mean? I don't get it either. Seems like a hint. Cameras were all on us. Lu Rian couldn't stay still. She rushed to pull me down. Yacheng, enough of this. Just as she almost touched me, something changed. Ji Boda suddenly let out a scream. His face showed pain and terror. My stomach is so bloated. He bent over. His body shook violently. Under everyone's horrified gaze, he was like a fast-filling balloon. Everything was expanding crazily. In just a few seconds, he became fatter than I ever was. Everyone was stunned by this eerie and terrifying sight. The screen's data began jumping wildly. Weight 45 kilograms, 60 kilograms, 150 kilograms, body fat 18%. Finally, the numbers stopped. Weight 258.8 kg, body fat 78.9%. A shocking number, one that was life-threatening. Ji Boda collapsed on the floor. He screamed like a madman. No, this isn't me. This isn't real. Give me back my body. Give it back. The audience erupted in angry shouts, calling him a fraud. Lu Rian was completely stunned, her eyes filled with fear and confusion. She remembered what I told her. The truth. So this was the truth. Her lips trembled, pointing at me, unable to say a word. I stood silently amid the chaos, feeling an unprecedented lightness. I looked at my slimmer waist. I smiled brightly, feeling pure satisfaction. Ji Boda, still love your badge of success. My voice echoed through the square. Ji Boda stopped wailing and glared at me with his blurred face. You did this. Give me back my body. I slowly walked up to him, realizing it now, too late. Didn't you love overeating? Didn't you love seeing me suffer? From today on, every single bite you take will go straight to your own body. Enjoy it. My dear brother, enjoy this 300-pound glory of yours. I stood up without a glance. Walking off the stage, Lu Rian snapped out of it. She rushed to grab my wrist. Yacheng, what is going on? Tell me. This isn't real, right? She couldn't believe her idol was actually a thief who stole others' bodies. Nor could she believe her hated fiancé was the innocent victim. Looking at her regretful face, I found it pathetic. Lu Rian, I told you that you'd regret this. The game has begun, and you're no longer invited. I shook off her hand, vanishing into the chaotic crowd. Behind me were Ji Boda's screams, Lu Rian's cries, and the noise of the world. But my world was finally silent.